I guess I really don't know what Christmas is all about. Isn't there anyone who knows what Christmas is all about?
What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl, this my nigga, and I am back with another freaking video. So as you guys see by the title and thumbnail, today we got another story time. And I know I look a mess, I'm sorry, disregard, but yo, it is what it is. I'm super fucking sleepy right now, and I'm trying to get this video out for y'all today. And it is currently 5 o'clock, and y'all know I post at 7. So yeah, I got to record, edit, and post. Yeah. But anyway, so yeah, we got another story time. So before we get into it, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, and turn those post notification bells so you can get notified every time I upload another video. And don't forget to come with my best friends, because I love all my best friends. Now my best friends love me. And this on who and this on what? Somebody pissy pamper wearing ass granny. Purr. So let's get straight into it. This story time is gonna be on the time that my friend texted me while I was out getting lit on my bald head whole white girl wasted shit to come ride with her to New Orleans because her boyfriend was in a car accident, but in actuality she just wants some dick. Yeah, let's get into it. So boom, this took place back in August or whatever. So we gonna get my friend now. I don't wanna, like, she know I'm making this video, but like I don't want it like y'all don't know what I'm talking about. So I ain't gonna put her big in all the way like that. So we're just gonna get her a name. We're gonna call her Karen. We're gonna call her Karen, and we're gonna call him Carlos, which was the boyfriend at the time, not her boyfriend no more. So this happened in August. So this happened in August. It was probably around 11, 12 o'clock at night. Me and one of my other friends, we was out, as we always do. I think this was a Friday. It was a Friday night. We went out this night or whatever. Something we read. We don't never go out on Friday. We always go out on Wednesday. But we went out this Friday night or whatever. Cool. We was trying to have a good time. It wasn't really hitting like that. So it was probably about 12ish. We was probably out for like probably about 30 minutes at the time. We had probably been out about 30 minutes, and my friend Karen texted me and she was like, I might need you to ride with me to New Orleans tomorrow. Carlos was in an accident. So I was like, is he okay? She was like, I don't know. So I was like, how you know he was in an accident and you not know if he's okay? So basically she goes to tell me that they was on FaceTime together and he got into an accident. Now at the time I did not know that he was drinking and driving, but apparently he had FaceTime her and he was sloppy drunk, white girl wasted, as I was trying to be or whatever. Supposedly he was drunk and ended up wrecking his car, right? So all this happened while they was on FaceTime. So, but like I said at the time, I didn't know that he was like drunk. So, you know, so she's just telling me that. So I'm just like, so I was just like, okay. So basically she was saying that she was coming to my house tonight and was gonna go to New Orleans the next day or in the morning. I guess New Orleans like 2 hours and 30 minutes from Jackson, and she's like 2 hours and 30 minutes from me. So I'm like, okay. So I was just like, you know, let me know what's going on, turn your location on so I can know where you at, exactly where you at, because I got my friend's location, but sometimes it be tripping and saying location I found stuff. So I was like, turn your location on so I can know where you at, because I'm knowing like it's probably a lot of stuff going through your head. You on the phone while your nigga done been into a car accident. I'm knowing. So, you know, like I said, and it's 12 o'clock in the morning, it's pitch black dark outside. Like, you know, turn your location on just in case something happen. I need to know where you at so I can get to you type shit, right? So she was like, okay. So then fast forward to about 1:30 in the morning, she texted me. She was like, I might need you to come with me. I think he dead. So I'm like I said, I am out, y'all, drinking with my other friend, but I'm still paying attention to my phone, because like I said, she hit me with this news. So, you know, I'm staying on alert or whatever. So I'm like, he dead, like what? So when she said that, I'm like, oh my fucking god, my heart done dropped to my ass, because why would you say that? Like, why? What makes you think that? So, and I'm looking at the text messages, y'all. So when she said that, I just responded back and I was like, where you at? And she told me where she was at, and I was like, don't say that. Like, don't speak death on his life, because you don't know. So I was like, don't say that. You still on the phone. Like I said, she was on the phone with him when he wrecked his car. So I was like, don't say that. And I was like, are you still on the phone? So she was like, no, she tried to call the police and get him an ambulance or whatever. So of course the phone hung up because that was on FaceTime. You can't put the phone on hold on FaceTime, right? So I was like, so then I started to think, I was like, how you gonna know where he at? You know, like, cause I had asked her, I was like, do y'all share locations? Cause me and my nigga share locations. So I was like, do y'all share locations? She was like, no. So I was like, how you gonna know where he at? Like, I understand you want to call the police and you want to get to him and stuff, like, but how are you going to know where he at? Like, he's in New Orleans. New Orleans big as shit. Like, how you gonna know? Like, there's not one of these little bitty towns we stay in where you can just ride around, look. Like, how you gonna know where he at? So then she was like, he's not answering no more. He was grasping for air when we was on the phone, and I called the hospital. He's at university. They just brought in a mail for a motor vehicle accident. So I was like, so he at the hospital? And she was like, that's what the woman said. So I'm like, he's okay. Don't say he's dead. Don't speak that over his life. Just pick me up when you come through here. So she was like, I'm scared. Okay, I like, you got my location. Like, just come pick me up. So I was like, he was on a motorcycle? Cause she said motor accident. I don't know. Child, but so she was like, no, his car. I was like, okay. And I was like, don't be speeding. And then I'll basically just telling her, stop texting me, pay attention to the road, just let me know when you hear it, come pick me up. So now it's like, okay, I need to, so I mean, I wasn't drunk because I couldn't get drunk because I was too busy trying to make sure she's okay while she's trying to make sure her nigga is okay. So I was like, at that point I'm like, okay, you guys snap back into reality. It's like, you gotta be here for her. And y'all, I am not good with people being like sad around me. I'm not good with people getting bad news while they're around me. Like, I'm not good with it. So the whole time it was going through my head is like, how am I going to comfort her if we get to this hospital and he's actually dead? Like, how am I going to be able to comfort her? Like, I'm not good with stuff like that because she's gonna fucking start crying and I'm gonna start crying. And who gonna comfort both of us? Like, I don't got the right words to say. The most I can do is just give you a hug and cry with you. Cause like, I'm not good with that shit. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you it's gonna be okay, cause that's a lie. I don't fucking know. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you it's gonna get better, cause that's a fucking lie. I don't know. I can't sit here and tell you I know how you feel, because that's a fucking lie, because I don't know. So I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, how am I going to sit here and try to make her feel better? How am I going to be able to comfort her? I don't know. I'm not good with stuff like this. I hate sad shit. I just don't like it, right? Cool. So then she comes to pick me up from, we had, at this point we was at another little spot now. So she come pick me up. I get in her car and she's visibly shaking. Like, I see her like visibly shaking. So I'm like, oh my fucking God. Like, she is visibly shaking. She is like, you can tell, like, her mind is everywhere. You can tell that she's scared shitless. You can tell that she's just like panicking, basically. But she's gonna drive because I can't fucking see at night. Like, I can't see worth a damn. And at this point it's 2 o'clock in the morning and I still got alcohol in my system. So she need to stop. I'm like, you need to calm down. I'm here with you now. Calm down. Stop all this fucking shaking, bitch, because at this point my life in your hand and she already can't fucking drive, y'all. So I'm like, you need to calm the fuck down. I'm here. He's okay. We got a 3-hour drive. I need you to calm down so you can drive this car, because bitch, I can't fucking see. Okay, I am blind as shit as night. I cannot see and it's gonna take fucking forever. Like, so I'm like, you need to calm down. So cool. So then I was like, okay, first, before we even get on the road, take me by my house so I can pee. Because y'all know when you drinking, you gotta pee. And I'm a pissy friend. Like, that's how I know when I'm drunk. When I had to go to the bathroom every 2 damn minutes, yeah. So I'm like, take me by the house so I can pee. Went to the house. I get to my damn apartment. My key was not working. For some reason, like, my front door, it was like, the key just did not want to go in there. Like, I don't know if it was like rusted or something. I don't know. It didn't want to go. So, bitch, I can't really explain it to y'all because y'all don't know where I stay at, but like I had to walk to my back door to the balcony, right? And I almost broke my fucking ankle trying to walk up a fucking hill so I can get to the back to get in the fucking house. But whatever. So boom, I had to come through the back door because Keith acting fucking stupid. So boom, we get in the house, we pee, all that or whatever, and we leave back out. Of course, leave back out the back door. Had to walk back down and he almost broke my ankle again. So at this point, okay, we on the road. So we on our way to New Orleans. It said we was gonna get there probably like 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning. Like I told you, it was like 2, almost 3, because we was outside, okay? So it was like we're gonna get there like 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning. So you know, I'm just asking her, I'm like, have you like tried to get, do you know anybody that he know? Do y'all got any mutual friends? Do you know his mama? Do you know anybody that's kin to him? She was like, they got in the military together. So she was like, I know one of his best friend. I've been calling, he not answering the phone. So I'm like, bitch, keep calling. Keep ding 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 ding, keep calling. So she started calling the friend phone going straight to voicemail every single time, literally. So then she was like, I know his baby mama Snapchat, which I think was a lie. I think it was a lie. I honestly think it was a lie. So I was like, okay, text her. And she was like, I don't want to text that bitch. I don't give a fuck what the fuck going on. This is your nigga. You need to figure out a way to get in touch with somebody closer to him than we are to make sure he's okay. Text this bitch and see what was up. But like I said, I think that was a lie because I honestly don't think she ever texted nobody on Snapchat. So I think that was a lie. I don't think she actually had the baby mama on Snap. So whatever. So then I was like, why are we going to New Orleans? Like, cause it just started settling in my head. Like, why are we going to New Orleans if you don't have his location? Like, how are we going to know where he at? Like you don't even know where he was at when y'all was on the phone. So like, we just gonna ride around New Orleans until we see an accident. And then in my head I'm like, okay, we can do that, but Jackson is 2 hours and 30 minutes away from New Orleans. You 2 hours and 30 minutes away from me. So push that together, that's 5 hours away from New Orleans. This man had the accident while you was at home. I'm pretty sure by the time we get there, it's gonna be cleaned up. Like 5 hours, like somebody's going to call the police and stuff, and that is gonna be like, we're not going to be able to know. Like, we ain't gonna be able to find him, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just trying to, you know, get her. I'm like, I don't think this is a good idea. I don't think we should go down here tonight. Like I said, y'all, it's 3 o'clock in the fucking morning. I'm like, I don't think we should do it. Like, I understand how you feeling, because if I was on the phone with my man and we on FaceTime and I hear him going to ask, of course I'm going to jump up and I'm gonna go where he's at. But the difference is I have his location. You don't have his location. So it's like, we finna make a black fucking trip, bitch, because we don't fucking know where to go. So then she started calling all the hospitals. Nobody got a name for Carlos. Let's just say his name Carlos Mitchells. Nobody had got a name for Carlos Mitchells. She started saying, yes, an accident about an hour ago. I'm like, bitch, stop saying an hour ago. At this point, say 3 hours ago, because you had to drive to me. Stop saying an hour ago, bitch. It's been about 3 hours. Like, stop saying it. So basically, no hospital had Carlos, right? So then she just started calling his phone. Call. The phone just ringing. And of course, no answer. So she's calling the friend straight to voicemail every single time. So I'm like, bro, what the fuck? At this point, I'm getting sleepy. It's like almost 4 o'clock, and I'm just like, bro. And I'm still saying, like, where we going? Like, of course, you know, I'm gonna be there for my friend. I'm gonna support her. I'm gonna be here to comfort you the best way I know how. But like, where are we going? I was just trying to put that through her head, like, we don't fucking know anything. You don't know his folks. You don't know his parents. You don't know nothing. It's nobody you can get in contact with. So it's like, we looking like a chicken with the head cut off. Like, we just finna be roaming around New Orleans. But I'm your friend. I'm gonna stick beside you, so I'm coming with you, right? Cool. So we finally get to New Orleans or whatever, and she was like, I'm finna go to this hotel that me and him stayed at because she had to pee. Okay, cool. So I was like, y'all stayed in the hotel and he leave her? Yeah. So I was like, y'all stay in a hotel room and he lives in New Orleans, why y'all ain't just stay at his house? Type shit. So y'all, I swear for liver, cheese, and crackers. Cause okay, in her head, she said that he was leaving the casino. I don't know how many casinos in New Orleans. I have no idea. So basically, she was gonna go to wherever casino she thought that he was at, and I guess ride around in that area to try to find him, right? So before we was going to the casino, she wanted to go use the bathroom. So she went to the hotel that they stayed at when she was just down there, I guess the weekend before, I think. Yeah. So I go up, first of all, so I get out the car, whatever. I was like, in my head, I'm like we really just drove New Orleans and have no idea where to go. So when we get out the car to walk to the hotel room, to the hotel, she's calling his phone. She stood calling. All of a sudden, he texts and says, I think he said, I'm okay, I'm home, or I'm on my way there, something within that nature. So she said, he just said he's on his way there. And I'm like, who is he? Like, who the fuck is he? So she was like, Carlos. I was like, so he to text you back? And she was like, yeah. I said, so when we make it to New Orleans, all of a sudden he could text back when we make it here. At this point, I'm pissed because in my head, I done got bamboozled. Because, sir, this girl called your phone 150,000 times. And as soon as we make it to New Orleans, you can text back. So I said, bitch, call him right now. Call his phone. So he just text back and said, I'm on my way or something. Whatever the fuck he texted and said. She's calling him. He's not answering the phone. How you just text back and not answer the phone? So we went to go pee and stuff. Get back up in the car. She done called about 5 times. He answered the phone. So boom, he finally called back. And she was like, where you at? Are you okay? Da da da. So he basically was like, he fell asleep in the car. What? So you mean to tell me that I ended my night of lituation to come with you to New Orleans because your nigga got into a car accident, but he fell asleep in the car? And the reason that I went with her is because she said that when he had the accident, he said, oh babe, I think I broke my neck. And she was just like, it just went silent after that, nothing. And in my head, you break your neck, you know, I feel like you gonna die if you break your neck. I don't know nobody that broke their neck and still live. So when I heard that he fell asleep in a car, I'm just like, I know you fucking lying. Because y'all, I was so fucking sleeping. Like, I was fighting for my life to stay woke. I was tired as shit. I was so sleepy. So she was like, where you at? So he was like, he was on the way home. So she got his location and we started to go to his house. His house was like 30 minutes from the fucking hotel. 30 minutes, like, what? So we get to the house. He's sitting outside in a chair. At this point, it's 7 o'clock in the morning. It's fucking daylight outside. Like, literally, the sun is up. Baby, it is morning. The birds are chirping. People are getting up, getting ready to go to work. It's sunlight all the way out. It's 7 o'clock. It's like 6 or 7 o'clock. And I know because at the time, my nigga was working overnight. And he was off work and at home by then. So, you know, we pull up to his house or whatever, and he's sitting outside the chair. So she get out the car. For one, she couldn't call. It's fucking hot. It's hot as shit. She couldn't call, but I'm thinking, you know, she's gonna make sure he okay. She gonna get her ass in the car and we going back to Jackson. So I'm on the phone with my nigga or whatever. And, you know, they just sitting outside talking. And I'm mad as shit. I'm texting him. I'm telling him. I'm like, this bitch got me fucked up. And I'm like, yeah, I'm never doing this shit again, right? But like I said, they was sitting like outside, right? So I'm just on the phone having a normal conversation, you know, with my man or whatever. Next thing I know, I look up. Them bitches is not outside.
Wait a damn minute. What?
Like, nowhere to be found. So I'm like, I know you fucking lying. One, bitch, I know you ain't went in the house and left me in this hot ass car. It was cool when you was sitting outside, but bitch, you went in the house and you left me in this hot ass car. So I text her and I was like, man, I did not feel like scrolling back up to the messages, but I text her and I was like, bitch, I know you ain't left me in this hot ass car. So she didn't text back. So I'm like, I know damn well this bitch not in there fucking. Like, I just know she not. Cause bitch, I'm mad as shit. I'm mad because we done wasted time. I done sent you gas money to come make sure your nigga straight and he to fucking fell asleep in the car. And I just know you ain't went in the house to get some fucking dick. While I'm outside in this hot ass car, sleepy and pissed the fuck off. So she ain't text back. So at this point I'm telling my nigga, I'm like, this bitch in here fucking. Like, I know it. He was like, how you know? I was like, bitch, I know her. She ain't text me back. What was the reason for them to go in the house?
What was the reason?
I had a reason.
What was the reason?
I had a reason.
What was the reason?
I just explained the reason.
What was the reason, bitch?
Y'all, I sat in that car about a good 25 minutes before she came back out. And the only reason I did not leave her, because it was her car. If it was my car, that bitch would have got left there. For one, I don't want to stay at your nigga house. I want to go back home and get in my own bed. For two, you could at least told me to come in the house while y'all handle y'all business. I am in New Orleans. I don't know nobody. It didn't look like, I ain't gonna say it didn't look like it was in a good neighborhood, but it looked like the hood. Like, the house was run out. It just looked like the hood.
Oh, the ghetto. The ghetto.
You got me out here in your car in this fishbowl because there's no tent on the fucking windows by myself, and you in there getting some dick. So I sat in that car about a good 25-30 minutes. She come back to the car. She try to put on deodorant. Get in the car smelling like sex. So I looked at her. I like, bitch, because when I'm mad, y'all, it's all over my face. So I'm looking at her. I'm like, bitch, I just know damn well you went in there fucking. And she was like, no, we was talking. Bitch, you couldn't talk outside. Y'all was just talking outside. Come on now, don't lie to me. I know the fuck sex smell like. You get in the car smelling like you just got freshly fucked. So I'm like, I was mad, and I made it very much known. I was like, bro, that's fucked up. Like, because you left me in this fucking hot ass car to go in the house to get some dick. We already done wasted our fucking time driving to fucking New Orleans because we thought this nigga was an accident, and he wasn't. And here I am being a good friend, a supportive friend, ending my night of lituation. I could have been white girl, sloppy, drunk, wasted right now to come with you to New Orleans just so you can go get some dick. But you could have did that by yourself. In my head, it's like, this bitch just didn't want to drive to New Orleans by herself. Cause now I feel played, I feel set up. I feel like y'all playing this shit. Like, like, cause make it make sense. Like, cause how all of a sudden when we make it to New Orleans, all of a sudden he can answer the phone and text back and shit. When we get here and you call his phone 1,000 damn times. And he fell asleep in the car. Like I told you, I was sleepy as shit, right? So boom, I was like, bitch, get the fuck in the car, come on. Cause I'm not driving. I'm not finna fucking drive. I was gonna drive, bitch. I'm not driving. So we get in the car, we start driving or whatever. She get to yawning. I don't give a fuck, bitch. You was woken up to go in there and get your back blown out. You gonna be woken up to drive these 3 hours back to my motherfucking house. I don't care. Do y'all not know this bitch started closing her eyes while she was driving and falling asleep? So I'm like, Karen, wake the fuck up. Y'all, I was so fucking mad. Like, I was like, bro, just go to the fucking gas station, pull the fuck up. Cause you're not gonna kill me. I don't care how mad I am. This bitch was going to sleep. And I was mad because I'm like, you done wasted all your fucking energy in there getting dick. Bitch, we gotta go back home. I don't want to stay here. Because if you would have just came by yourself, you could have just stayed here with him. I don't want to stay here. You did not have to drag me along for this. Like, you didn't have to do that. I was so fucking mad. I was like, bro, just go to the fucking gas station so I can get me something to eat, so I can wake up and drive us home. Right? So I think I got us some McDonald's or some shit. I'm driving back to the house. At least I thought like the least this bitch was gonna do was stay woke with me. Do you not know this bitch was asleep? When I tell you I wanted to run her fucking car off in that damn bridge, like, I was so pissed off. I was like, boy, I would never in my life do this shit again. Like, I'm gonna need some fucking proof. I'm gonna need proof. I'm never gonna do this, y'all. I was so fucking mad. I didn't make it back to Jackson until like 11, 12 o'clock noon. I slept for 2 days, bro. I was so fucking mad. I was pissed off, like. And she just didn't understand, like. I was like, bro, like, I feel fucking played. Like, you didn't need me for this. Like, I felt so played. Like, I was like, bitch, I would never do this again. And then the crazy part about it, y'all, they broke up 2 weeks after that. I was so mad. I was so mad. But y'all, to come find out, he actually did have it. I wouldn't say it's an accident, but it was an accident. He just ran into a fence and fell asleep. Literally, that's all. He ran into a fence and fell asleep. But I didn't want nothing to be wrong with him. But boy, I would have felt a little better if he would have had to go to the hospital for whiplash or some shit, like I was so mad, y'all. I was so mad. Like, girl, I know you didn't bring me here for this. I just know you didn't. I know you didn't. But you guys, that's the end of this story time. If y'all like this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and turn on post notifications so you get notified every time your girl upload another video. And don't forget to become one of my best friends, because I love all my best friends. All my best friends love me, and this on who and this on what. Somebody pissy pepper wearing that's granny. Purr. I love you guys so much, and I'll see y'all in my next video.
They having conversations on the trend.